100. Divine Oduduru of Texas Tech holds the meet record, and Walter Dix, Olympic medalist, with the collegiate record in 1969. And here's a man who dodged a bullet earlier in the 100 meters. A terrible start. He raced himself into a time qualifier in the 100. Here he is in the 200. Joseph Famboulais, the freshman. He's just driving Coach Mike Holloway, the Olympic coach, nuts with the way that he's competing. He's got the number 6 time in the world this year.
Well, we just have to remember, he's such a talented young man. He is just a freshman, and outside of him, another freshman, Lance Lang, who ran very well. He was 4th place at the SEC championships. But, you know, Famboulais, he'll get it figured out. You know, this is a great year of learning for him, but I think he's a better 200-meter runner than a 100-meter guy, because he has more time. He has more time to make up that space.
And the start isn't as essential as it is in the 100, of course. Same qualifying configuration like all the lane races. The first 2 finishers automatically qualifying to Friday's final, then the next 3 fastest times over the 3 semifinal heats. Famboulais in 8, Lang in 9. Famboulais with a terrible start once again. Lang running well out in 9. Eric Harrison of Ohio State's there in 7. And Southern Cal's Devon Burnett, who has already qualified through in the 100, now leading. But here comes Famboulais. Look at him. Long strides. Had plenty of time to recover from that start. He wins it. Very casual finish for Devontae Burnett. He might have gotten nipped by Robert Gregory. Yes, he did, for that second automatic qualifying position by 100th of a second. Neither of them really leaned for the tape for that second spot.
Well, as a coach, I don't care how frustrated you might get with Joseph Famboulais. When you see him finish like that, you know he's an extraordinary talent. You just see he's so far behind at the start, but then at about 100 meters to go, he's able to make that transition from the turn, stand up nice and tall. Look at the yardage this guy covers on every stride. He pulls away from the field in the last 30 meters. This is a special, special individual.
I'm just flummoxed by the finish of the 2nd and 3rd placers. With only 2 to automatically qualify, neither really leaned at the tape, but Gregory gets the nod, automatically qualifies till Friday. Devontae Burnett has to wait out 2 more semifinal heats and hope that 20:41 holds up. May very well get a lousy inside lane draw as a result of qualifying on time as opposed to an automatic qualifier. We'll have to wait and see.
Well, Famboulais came on so late, though, Dwight. I think he might have
7 time in the world this year, but only 3rd at the SEC championship. That's how deep the sprinting is in that conference. Terrence Laird winning that title. We will see him in the next heat.
And Jovan Martin on the outside for Florida State. This heat is absolutely loaded,
including Sean Maswangani of Houston in lane number 6. So there's going to be some good sprinters who are going to find themselves hoping that they're a time qualifier. 2 Houston Cougars in here. Maswangani there on your screen, as well as his teammate Travis Collins down in lane number 4. Bowling with a good start, 3rd from the left of your screen. Inside him is Maswangani, who's making a move to make up the stagger, and he's done so. We saw him do this in the 100. Maswangani coming off with a good lead off the turn, but here comes Bowling. He's a second-half runner. And then outside, Jojo Martin making a move, trying to get that second spot, but he's unable to do so. It's Maswangani and Bowling with the automatic qualifying spots, with Jojo Martin making it through in 3rd with a solid 20:30. That is a time that probably will hold up and push him through to the final.
Well, Sean Maswangani today is sending a message. There you see him with the white top and the red bottoms. He ran a fantastic 100 meters ahead of Terrence Laird, and here he is leading another SEC title holder, Matthew Bowling, all the way through the line. Leroy Burrell said, keep a look at this guy at the indoor championships, and he didn't come through then, but man, he is making a statement here on the first day of these championships.
So they're the official results. Massimangani winning by 1/10 of a second over Matt Bowling. They both qualify automatically. Giovan Martin with a 23rd. There is the man, Terrence Laird of LSU. Anchored his team to an easy victory in the 4x100 meters. Had a tough time in the 100 though. Automatically qualified, but did not win the heat in second place. But this is his, in my opinion, this is his race, the 200 meters.
Well, I asked him about the cold weather yesterday, and you know, the kid's from Pennsylvania. He said, hey, I've been in cold weather before, but he said it's all about the timing. You know, stripping down the sweats, taking those sweats off, doing your last run-throughs, and he says I've got this cold weather thing really well. So, you know, but I agree with you, Dwight. He is an outstanding 200-meter runner. If I were to give him a chance to make an Olympic team, it would be this event. He's run faster than Noah Lyles.
He'd be out in lane 6, and just outside of him in lane 7, this is junior Micaiah Harris, the Longhorn from Texas.
Well, he's a Texas school record holder, both indoors and outdoors. Heavy workload for him this week. 1-2, 4x1, 4x4.
So it looks like lane 5 is a no-show. That is Jordan Booker of Houston. Oh, there he is. Yep, there he is.
Joseph Amoa out in lane 8. He was the final qualifier in that men's 100 meters from Coppin State.
Another North Carolina A&T entry. And Javante Harding, the freshman, down in lane 4 for the Aggies.
With one race to run.
He was a champion in the MEAC conference at the 100, 200, and both relays.
Harding runs the leadoff leg for North Carolina A&T.
So let's see if Laird's got something to show us here in this third and final semifinal heat. Third from the left of your screen is Laird. Inside him, Jordan Booker of Houston. It is Micaiah Harris right there putting pressure on Laird. Laird within himself here just wanted to win the heat. He does so over Micaiah Harris, with Javante Harding finishing third, but now it comes down to the time. Harding is going to get through on time. Laird wins it, Harris second. Harding with a 20:28 will advance on time.
I go back to an earlier conversation that I had with Terrence Laird this season, and he said that he struggled with back spasms, and nothing is worse for your back than cold weather. If you can't get your back right, get loose. That's where it's probably going to affect you the most, but he says it's under control now, but he does such a great job. Nobody has the top end speed quite like he does. And we probably aren't going to get it, but we'd love to see a little bit warmer weather on Friday for these finals. But Terrence Laird is just, every time out, he expects something fantastic from him, and he just continues to impress.
Results of that third and final semifinal heat with Laird and Harris getting through automatically. And there are your qualifiers to final. It took 20:41, and Burnett did end up getting that final position. When we return, it's the 10,000.